Hey everybody, get this camera set up. Good. Hey everybody, this is Sherea, co-founder of the Goal Setters Club, author of the 2017 Goals Journal. Welcome to Coffee and Crayons. Coffee and Crayons is our virtual meeting place for adults to have a conversation about our childhood dreams. And our goal is to break this year down 1 week at a time. So if this is your first time joining us, make sure you grab a copy of your 2017 Goals Journal by Sherea, available on my website. So let's get started. So thanks for joining me this evening. I want to start with a quote, and that quote is, "The vision that you glorify in your mind, the ideal that you enthrone in your heart, this you will build your life by, and this you will become." And that's by James Allen. So I'm super passionate about goal setting and vision boards. I think that everybody should have one. We have a lot in our house all over. And I want to share with you my very, very simple 3-step method to creating your vision board. You can create several vision boards for any type of goal or dream you want to achieve, but the most basic vision board is the one you hear about with the posters and images and putting pictures on your poster board. And we'll do one of those tonight. So most of you have read my journal. In the journal, we do the 7-step method, which is to write, balance, research, affirm and commit, visualize, act, and celebrate. But tonight, we're just going to use the 3. We're going to focus on 3, which is to write, balance, and visualize. So if you have your goals journal, make sure you filled out the following pages. It's going to be page 41, which is to write out your top 3 goals for 2017. If you could only achieve one, which one would it be? The goals you want to achieve in 5 years, goals you want to achieve in 10 years. And then page 46, which is your balance goals. Can you see that? So those are your balance goals in 12 areas of your life. And then hopefully you already read pages 152. That's step 5. That's on page 152, which is to visualize. And that's page 152 through 160. So everything that I'm going to be going over is right there in your journal. So we will start with step 1. So I think getting together and doing the vision board, this is one of my daughters who's sitting here watching me, making me a little nervous. You can, it's fine. That's one of their favorite parts when we have our vision board party every year is the vision board part. But before I let them even get started, we have to have a conversation, about our goals, and then we write first before we start cutting out pictures. So, because I believe that one of the most important things is to write them down. So if you could only achieve one goal this year, what would it be? Like just the top goal. And usually I try to put that in the center of my vision board. So as I walk by it, it's right there. Then we list our top 3 goals, after that one. And so for me, my number 1 goal is to increase my income, and then my top 3 is to increase my credit score, to add more detox methods to my daily routine or weekly routine, and then to exercise daily. My daughter's watching. Step 2, step 2 is to balance. So Zig Ziglar says a balanced life is the key to true success and happiness. Well, that is my goal, to exercise every day. I just haven't. I'm still working on that. So some of you heard this from me before. I was the hardest working person they knew, and I was so organized, and I set up my offices at all my friends' houses when we went over for dinner or a special event. I was there with my computer just working, and that was success to me. That was, hey, I have a job to do. I'm not lazy. I'm here to work, but I didn't know how to interact and participate in the fun, participate in the activity, participate in the relationship part of my goals. And so I had to learn to be balanced. I had to learn to have fun, had to learn to, I'm still learning to travel. Even just a little traveling we did this weekend, I was like, okay, just learning how to get outside the workbox and not always, take my computer and take this with me. So that's really the whole purpose of the goals journal, is to help you live a balanced life, not just, I want to be a doctor, and your whole life is just, okay, I want to be a doctor, and then you neglect your health, you neglect your spirituality, you neglect relationships, and so it's just to bring a whole balance. So anyway, I don't want to get on a big old soapbox about that. So I believe that it was important for me to create a balanced life, as well as my kids and my husband. It's a constant battle to stay focused on balance. So our next step is to create balance. So you want to have a goal for the top 12 categories that are in your journal. And it's just one. And afterwards, you can also make a copy of this page. I think that's page 45. You can take a copy of this and then put that in the front, on your vision board somewhere too. Maybe like in the corner. I made, because my goal 2 years ago, and it's still my goal, to read or reread 100 books every year. So sometimes I would take that book list, and then I would copy all the 100 books and staple it and post it on my board. So step 3 is to create. So that's usually the fun part of the vision board. So using your top 4 goals and the top 12 balance goals you wrote out in step 1, then you want to start collecting your pictures and collecting your images for your board. So the vision board comes in many different formats, both digital and physical. And the most common item to find on your vision board are images. So you can have photos, drawings, mind maps, sketches, maps, things like that. Motivational messages, word of the year. Like my word of the year is freedom. Freedom. So yeah, my favorite word is, my word of the year is freedom. Quotes. You can use quotes and anything else that motivates you. So I'm going to show you a few of my boards. Kennedy, I might need you. So my cork board. So this is a board. This is more of a focus board. So this is just for fun. This is like my recreational, fun and recreational board. I don't think I did nothing on this board. My husband we were going to do this, and I got tired, so we didn't even do that. I didn't go skating, bowling. Okay, let's put this board away. I still got some stuff on here. See, fun is not my thing. I got to work on it. Another one of my boards is a cork board. This is my travel board. So this has become one of my favorite boards. Not this board in particular, but the cork boards, because you can change out pictures, and it's not stationary. And say like you can put the Grand Canyon here as a thing to do, and then when you actually go to the Grand Canyon, you can remove this and put your pictures of your actual trip. So I like the cork boards because you can start off with magazine pictures, and then you can end up putting your the real pictures. So that's a cork board. Poster board, 3-ring binder. So this is like a 3-ring binder board. 3-ring binder board. So 3-ring binder, and you can put your vision boards in here. Mine is I don't want to show you everything. It's kind of personal, but these are my board. My 3-ring binder is divided into sections, so it's divided into all the 12 sections. And I'm going to show you some. So I have you can do Pinterest. So I have some I put in the front for you guys to see. So you can make vision boards on Pinterest. Can you see that? So this is like from 2012, and I put my whole plan here. I put my song of the year and a link to it. I put all the things I want to do in 2015. This is my dream home board. Can you see that? This is all like my dream home stuff. And this is called Working 9 to 5. These are office things about the office. So this is right in Pinterest. So you can create vision boards in Pinterest, and then you can print it out and then hole punch it and put it in a 3-ring binder and kind of go through it. What else? Picture frame. This is my board from last year. This was my relationship board, and it's just a 8.5 by 10. 8 by 10. 8 by 10. And I actually have, if you come upstairs in my office, I have books in categories of the journal. So I have a stack of financial books, I have a stack of relationship books, I have a stack of spiritual books, and then I would have some 8 by 10 of that goal here. So this is my relationship goals, people that I need to either continue to have in my life or work on that relationship with that person. So, and I have one for my health too. What else? Oh, this, it doesn't work, and I'm so sad that doesn't work, because this was one of my favorite. And then I went to, this was kind of expensive. I think this was about $100, and it broke. And then I went to go buy another one, and that was not a good experience. But these are like the digital boards where you can put your, what do you call that little thing? Not the USB.
Chip.
The chips. Like you could put the SIM card. Is it a SIM card? Yeah. Memory card. So you put that in here, and then you can watch, look at your pictures. And that was, when this was working, it was really good for our family, because we would put in the goals that we achieved, and then we walked past it and you kind of saw it. And it was, there wasn't a day that went by where I wouldn't catch one of us just looking at it and going, man, you remember that? And it kind of keeps you, keeps you inspired. What other kind of board? So yeah, you can get started with any kind of board. So we did the 8.5 by 10. We have the digital board. You got the cork board. You got the poster board. And then you have a traditional board. And so the main thing is to get started. Get a board. Next, you want to gather all your tools. Over here, I don't know if you can see. Like we got. Let me see if you can see that. So there's glue, scissors. I usually keep tape because I just like tape. My daughter. Okay, but I usually keep tape and I'll keep push pins and glue and scissors and color pencils and markers and stuff like that. But you know what you need for your board. So, and I still use magazines, but I try to use real photos now. When I started off doing our vision boards, I started off with magazines, and I still do, but I really like the photos. So I'm not going to create like a whole board, but just kind of give you an example of how I do my boards, which is the top 3 goals. And then today, like, this is my board. I'm going to show you my board later. It's up here. That is my 2017 board. But I'm just going to make it like a dummy board for you right now. It's going to be real simple. So this is my word of the year. Freedom. Freedom. That's my word of the year. And I'll tell you about that word and what it means. I wrote it down in my this is like my dream book. I think I showed you guys this before in another video. And I kind of have my affirmations. I have things I want to achieve before I'm 50. And then these are like my top goals. And then I wrote out my word of the year and what it meant. Free to choose what and where I want to eat. Free to shop and buy what I want. Free to work where and when I want. Free to travel when and where I want. Free to drive whatever car I want. Free to live and move wherever I want. Freedom. So that's what this word means. So what I'm going to do is just cut it out and kind of put that at the top of my board. So when I walk by, I can see freedom. And then I have this scripture. This is not really my scripture of the year. I just for video purposes. And it's a good scripture. John 8:3-6. I think it says, "He who the Son sets free is free indeed." And I want to be free indeed. Okay, so I usually start with my word, and then like on my board now, I have every day is payday. God is my source, and forgive quickly. I'm still working on that. Forgive, boy. So my top 3 goals, and these I actually printed out on the computer. Top 3 goals is to earn a certain amount of money per year. So you got that. Money, 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 money. If I can do something cute and kind of fold it up or something. So money. To increase my credit score to 850. We got that. Bam. This one I don't know if I should show, but you know, it's a detox sweat method. Show that real quick. That's just to do more detox baths, to drink more lemon water, kind of get my face clear and stuff like that. Those are my top 3 goals. I'll just put that in front. And you can, even throughout the year, if you see pictures or you see things that you want to use, you know, you can cut them out. You may not want to put them on your board right away. And then you can put them in like a little Ziploc bag, right? So these are kind of pre-cut. I need some more of these days, some spa days, some self-care days. Been working on that. Taking a cruise. As soon as I get my little confidence up, taking a cruise. Let me see something, make sure this video is working. Okay. Universal Studios. I think I had this on my board for 3 years already. Look, my daughter's like, yay, I ain't win yet. Okay. This is my book that I'm launching next month. Bam, got the little cover, Outspoken. Get ready for Outspoken. This is how my stomach gonna look a little bit. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about that. This is a picture that to remind me that I need to comb my hair more. Kind of stay focused on how I look. My husband will be happy about that. This is my top physical health goal, is to drink a gallon of water a day. So this is balance. Get my notary signing agent test completed. Finally. Read through the Bible in a year. It's been 10 years. I ain't read through it yet. I need to work on that. Drink a green smoothie every day. Read 100 books. Get somebody to clean my house. Let's put that on the front. Master my list. I have like a 10-page checklist. I do. That one is intense. And, you know, I usually get through 4 pages. You know, and I'm already getting up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if I can get up any earlier. So, but my goal is to master the list, so I probably need to hire somebody to help me get through that list. I've been working on my podcast and working on some of my content and some of my blogs, so just keeping that on my career list. I need to be doing this right here. Don't know if that's going to happen. But, and as soon as Kennedy graduates, I'm going back to school, so I'll keep that there. And I need to work on my teeth, work on my smile. So I'll put that there. So that is, and then here's the scripture, my scripture. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. So I got that. That's my scripture. So this is the vision board. We created that in the time of this video, and it's only 8:19 with the talking. So if you do those 3 steps, three steps, which is to write, balance, create. write your top goals that you want to achieve. Put those in the center of your board, because if you don't do nothing else, then go for that goal so you will not be disappointed at the end of the year. Then you want to balance your life. You just don't want to make $200,000 a year and then you eat like crap, and now you're spending all that money on doctor's bills because now you diabetic and high blood pressure and overweight, and so you still want to have health goals. You still want to have spiritual goals. You still want to, that's the truth. It's the truth. You want to, have your spiritual goals. You want to have your relationship goals. A lot of times when you do make more money and you do have an increase, you're so busy making it, you're so busy with meetings, you're so busy with traveling, you're so busy with business, and then the only relationships you have are those business relationships and not your family relationships and things like that. So it's important to stay balanced. The 12 categories that we have in the journal is health and fitness, relationship, money, home, personal goals, recreational, personal development, career goals, family goals, spiritual, and travel and giving goals. So that is all I have for you. I don't think there's any questions. I'm going to show you a little bit of the board real quick. And I need to, hold on. See if I can do that. See that? Can, that's not okay. Can you see that? It's kind of hard. Maybe I can twist it around. Okay. Let me twist it around a little bit. Okay, so this is the vision board I just created here. And you see my word of the day. My word of the year. You see the scripture. You see my top goals. My to earn additional income. My credit goal. My detox method there. So everything in this vision board is balanced. You have my travel goal here, recreational goal, career goal, personal development goal, which is to read 100 books, self-care, personal goal, health and fitness, which is drink more water, master the list, read the Bible through in a year, which is a spiritual goal. So you want to look at your board and see everything that you want to achieve in the year, right? And then here is this is my board that I created in, I want to say December, like the end of December. And then you'll see, there go my body detox and my future office and home ownership, new car, working on, more things with, there go my 100 books again. This was my celebration board. I created, I want to say a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. It was things that I was proud of that I accomplished in that year. I got to fix that board too. It's always good to walk by a completed board, celebration board, so you can stay encouraged. This one is the fun, health, recreational board. Because remember I said you can create different boards. You can create your own health board. This was is my business board. Me being a writer, a publisher, working on my podcast. You'll see new books, New York Times bestselling author. This is my travel board. So that's the cork board, which I really like. What else can I show you? These are old. These are like my daughter's past vision boards, and we keep them. This is my vision board from, can you read that, Ken? I don't have my glasses. What does it say at the top? 2015. That's my 2015 board. And see how I had my theme? My theme was thoroughness, sowing crazy seed, and dying empty. And then I had my top 2015 goals printed. And then these are my daughter's boards. These are old also. This is from, what year is this? 2015. So I usually keep those boards up. All right. So, oh yeah. And then I keep magazines. And I try to keep the magazine area with different magazines, like business magazines or makeup magazines or Like we have doTERRA or doTERRA. Here's also the 8.5 by 11 or like picture frame boards that you can make. This is actually my word of the year poster. I just erased it because it was kind of messy, so I need to rewrite it. But I usually write my word of the year here. Cute little board. And then this was, I don't know what year this was from. I want to say that had to be 2012, this 8.5 by 10. Right, so that's actually it for our video. Let me see if I can turn this thing back around. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope that you create your vision board. Post it up on my page. Tag me in it so I can see it. Remember to write your goals out. Remember to balance your goals. Remember to create it. There were 3 things I wanted to say. Is one, it's your board. So there's no wrong way or right way to create it. You know, people don't need to come over and say you don't need to do your vision board like that. You know, it's your vision board. You create it how you want it, the size you want, the colors you want. Put as many pictures or less pictures. I like a lot of pictures on mine. Or my husband, he has like 4, pictures. But that's his vision board. That's what keeps him motivated. Number 2, dream big. That's the whole purpose of having the vision board. If you can't do what you can't see. So if you have big goals, then put them on there, Let's see. And 3, spending time with it. Like, don't just make a vision board and put it under your bed or put it in the closet or, throw it in the garage. Have it out where you can see it, where you can touch it. You can put things on there that you can touch, felt or fur. Maybe you want to have a certain type of office and you want a certain type of carpet. Get a little bit of carpet and cut it out and put it on your board. Maybe you want to, have a bean farm. I don't know. Glue some beans. I don't know what a bean farm is. Glue some beans to the end of your your board. Maybe you want to have a nail polish. See, I'm just talking. See what crazy stuff come out your mouth when you start talking. But you get my point. It doesn't have to just be pictures and photos. It could be tangible things that you can touch and feel and things like that, okay? You can put lights on it, put some lights, put glitter, dazzle it up, all right? But have a good night. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Wasn't quite, almost 30 minutes. Say 3 things. Say it. Oh, I did. I said, my daughter didn't hear the 3 things, so I'm going to say it again. It's your board, so you can create it however you want to. Don't let people tell you how to create your board. It's yours. 2, is to dream big. You can put big things on your board. It's okay, because what you can't see, do what you can't see. And 3 was to spend time with it. Post it up where you can actually see it. Where don't put it in the garage and under the bed. Remember? So those are the 3 things. All right, I had to repeat that for my daughter who's sitting here with me. All right, you guys, have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.